Well, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that the president of Colombia is amongst the victims of fuck around and find out. So Gustavo Petro, the president of Colombia, decided that it was a good idea to reroute the military planes filled with illegal migrants that were being deported back to their country. Mr. Petro over here, Mr. Gustavo, apparently thought that by us deporting his people in a military cargo plane, it was undignified and we were treating his people like criminals. Obviously, they are criminals. So Mr. Ladyboy Lover, allegedly, of course, allegedly, decided that he wanted to be amongst the victims of the dawn. Dun, dun, dun. Fuck around and find out. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful time to be alive. Things are getting done at a breakneck pace, and Donald Trump is putting Joe Biden to shame. And this particular instance is rather hilarious. Mr. Gustavo decided that he wanted to do that, right? Reroute the airplanes. Well, Donald Trump, in Donald Trump fashion, decided to clap back. And clap back he did, ladies and gentlemen. I was just informed that 2 repatriation flights from the United States with a large number of illegal criminals were not allowed to land in Colombia. This order was given by Colombian socialist president Gustavo Petro, who is already very unpopular amongst his people. Petro's denial of these flights has jeopardized the national security and public safety of the United States. So I have directed my administration to immediately take the following urgent and decisive retaliatory measures. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. See, this would have never happened under Joe Biden, because Joe Biden would have been too busy sleeping and trying to appease everybody. So this is what Trump decided to do. Emergency 25% tariffs on all goods coming into the United States in 1 week. The 25% tariffs will be raised to 50%. Trump is not playing. A travel ban and immediate visa revocation on the Colombian government officials and all allies and supporters. Visa sanctions on all party members, family members, and supporters of the Colombian government. Enhanced customs and border protection inspections of all Colombian nationals and cargo on national security grounds. IEEPA, Treasury, banking, and financial sanctions to be fully imposed. These measures are just the beginning. We will not allow the Colombian government to violate its legal obligations with regards to the acceptance and return of the criminals they force into the United States. Donald Trump is not playing. So, of course, Mr. Ladyboy Lover, allegedly, was all talk, and very quickly decided that he wanted to bend the knee. The new press secretary posted the official White House in the official White House forum here. A statement from the press secretary. The government of Colombia has agreed to all of President Trump's terms, including the unrestricted acceptance of all illegal aliens from Colombia returned from the United States, including on U.S. military aircraft, without limitations or delay. Based on this agreement, the fully drafted IEEPA tariffs and sanctions will be held in reserve and not signed unless Colombia fails to honor this agreement. The visa sanctions issued by the State Department and enhanced inspection from Customs and Border Protection will remain in effect until the first plane load of Colombian deportees is successfully returned. Today's event made clear to the world that America is respected again. President Trump will continue to fiercely protect our nation's sovereignty, and he expects all other nations of the world to fully cooperate in accepting the deportation of their citizens illegally present in the United States. Trump is not fucking around. And now, just in case, right? This is the Cancilleria Comunicado Oficial. So this it's in Spanish, right? But we'll read it in English. And this is the official communication from the Colombian government. The government of Colombia informs that we have overcome the impasse with the government of the United States. In this context, Foreign Minister Luis Alberto Murillo and Ambassador Daniel Garcia Peña will travel in the coming hours to Washington, D.C. to hold high-level meetings to follow up on the agreements resulting from the joint work and the exchange of diplomatic notes that took place today between the two governments. We will continue to receive Colombians who return as deportees, ensuring they are treated with dignity as citizens with rights. The government of Colombia, under the directive of President Gustavo Petro, has the presidential plane ready to facilitate the return of our compatriots who were scheduled to arrive in the country in the early morning hours as deportees. Colombia reaffirms that diplomatic channels will be maintained to ensure the right national interest and dignity of our citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call fuck around and find out. Not only are they going to take their people back, but they're actually going to fly them themselves, saving us a lot of money. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving it. It's only been a week, baby, and things are getting done. Putting Joe Biden to shame. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's make America great again.